Hello, here we are, still in hall 3.1. What we've been doing the last hour is actually walking around and trying to find a few tips and tricks and interesting insights from the world of cooking. And actually what we've done is we've met this really lovely man here who's been cooking up a storm for these people over here. And what we've noticed is the wok you're using is very, very interesting. Good day, sir. Can you say a few words about your wok there?
Yeah, I sure can. It's the special thing about this wok is the shape. Like normally you lift up the pan to toss around the vegetables, but with this wok you just leave the pan on the heat source, which is an advantage because then the heat stays in the pan and you don't have to toss the vegetables around by moving the pan, but you just stir with a spatula and the vegetables, they will fall back because it's because of the curve in the pan. They will fall back and they turn around. So this makes woking really easy for everyone. That's an advantage. I got another beautiful pan here which I would like to show. I got a really traditional Dutch dish in here, eating during winter days while ice skating, for instance. It's an erwten soup, we call it. Actually, it's made of dried green peas. And I choose this pan for it because it's cast iron pan, really thick material. And it has a really traditional look and it fits well with the traditional stew. And stews, of course, take a long time to prepare. And this is really a pan you want to have a long time on your stove because it's so beautiful.
It's a very, very interesting design. I mean, we've got innovation, we've got also a new aesthetic, haven't we? It's quite unique.
Yeah. Well, it's both available, as you can see.
Thank you very much for your time and have a great show. So, design, technology, the combination of both to achieve, again, if you think about cooking at home, the professionals, they know what they're doing. They know how to flick that wok so it doesn't, the vegetables don't go flying around the kitchen. Whereas that simple innovation he's got there could be a big game changer for you at home in your own kitchen. And that's sort of the theme which we've noticed here. A lot of the companies, a lot of the new products are there to sort of help bring the professional kitchen and the way professionals cook into your own kitchen. And here we've got a gentleman making some wraps. We had one before. It was very, very yummy. And I'm going to ask you if you've got any tips. Good day, sir. Tips and tricks for the people watching on Facebook Live, the Ambiente Live channel, when making wraps themselves. What have you got any messages for them?
Eine Message, ja, ganz einfach. Selber machen am besten.
To do it themselves. Okay, good tip, yeah?
I try in English, okay. Just make them yourself. You just got water and meal, flour. Flour, water, and just, make them flat like I do. Put them in a pan. Self-made, always the best. And just you need some fresh ingredients here.
So the fresh ingredients and actually making the dough yourself is essential there, yes?
Just take a look. Just make them yourself. I cut them down myself. And you just need to put everything together. You need a nice, I would say sauce, something like mayonnaise or whatever you want to take. You also can take ketchup or something, whatever.
And the idea that the pan's constantly on here, correct?
It's constantly on the pan. Just no oil, just put it in. And like this, don't put them in too long. If you put them in too long, they get very dry and they break if you want them to roll them, yeah?
There's some great tips in there. Thank you very much for your time. We'll come back and grab another wrap later on. Cheers. So, again, we've had a main meal. This is more of an entree, more of a snack. And the Germans in the area will know that the Spargel season is coming. Asparagus is on its way. And these guys are celebrating that a little bit with their cutlery innovations and celebrating the idea of Spargel. Spargel is the German word for asparagus. And the Germans get crazy about their Spargel. So over here we've gone from main meals to snacks. We've got two confectioners here who we visited earlier, and they are incredible. And what they've also got is maybe some tips and tricks for conditors or people who want to work with confectionery in their own home. Hello guys, as I said I was going to come by and say hello. Would you be able to say a few words about what you're doing here and how it actually is relevant for the viewers on Facebook Live here at the Ambiente?
I'm making some rainbow cupcakes. I have here some stripes of royal icing in different colors and put it here on my paper in different colors. And now I take the paper and roll it in.
Oh wow, is it like baking paper?
Baking paper. Now I cut it and here's my piping bag with a cloud nozzle, and I take the royal icing inside, put it and squeeze, and now I put it on my cupcake. So. And have a funny rainbow.
You make that look so simple,
Yes, it is simple, very easy.
says the professional confectioners, yes.
It's really easy, and at the end you can do some edible paper on it. The name is Shreddy.
Shredded edible paper. Wow, that's something I didn't know about. Interesting, very, very cool. And to your right, you've got a gentleman standing with chocolate on a block of marble by the look of it. Would you like to please say a few words about what you're doing over here?
I want to make for this whipped cream blackwood cake some delicious chocolate decorate. Yeah, there I have chocolate put very thin on a stone. I must wait for per minutes, and you can take it, scrap it with this instrument down.
And is the stone cooled down before you do this, or is it
It's not cold.
room temperature?
Yes. And then you became this wonderful chocolate decoration. And then you can
Place it over the top. Look at that. It's getting close to lunchtime. I can feel my tummy.
It's very delicious.
And that's something that people can do in their own homes. I mean, that's quite. It always looks so complicated how these things are made, but as these gentlemen have just shown, it's actually very, very simple with the right tools, and when it's explained, as simply as these guys have explained it. And there goes the cherry on top. Really appreciate your time. Excellent cupcakes. I'll be back in a minute to maybe take one of those with me. Cool. So there you go. A few tips and tricks from experts from various backgrounds. So main meals, snacks and desserts. And it's all in Hall 3.1 and all, of course, at Ambiente 2017. Cool. We'll see you soon.